Alright, what's on today's agenda? See why this puppy's knocking now. Took it out the other night after I did the motor mounts, carburetors, all that good shit. Run good, but real good. And then should acquire a knocking noise. So kind of a cracked flywheel or something's loose, but it's getting worse. Whatever it is, I just took it out a little bit ago, and she's hammering from about 2800 up. So let's tear into it. I mean, whatever. It's metal, man. I probably should have went with 302 and the old 5-speed like I originally had plans on doing with this old gal. I could be sharpening gears, down the Brody's, all that good shit. Instead, I'm gonna be laying everything down, probably popping the oil pan off this thing and checking some bearings if the flywheel's not cracked or it's not loose or something. Let's go check it out. All right. So I went ahead and dropped the oil in it and the filter on it. We'll cut it open. See if it's like a nice pristine piece in there, or if she's full of metal, which, tell you by the way this thing sounds, definitely sounds like it's a rod to me, but I just checked the flywheel. It's not cracked. Torque rever's tight. Crank doesn't have any end play in it back and forth. So, cut this open. Take a gander at her. Hopefully it's got metal. I'll go ahead and pop the pan off of this thing. See which one it is. See if it's tore crank up or if it's halfway cleaned up. Call it a day. Slap some bearings back up in it real quick without pulling the motor out. All right, I'm gonna have to break out. Wait, cut the splitter open. Trying these. Let me find something else real quick. Finally, after about 42.67 hours, looking like Cujo took it out of her. Just finally out. Finally. Alright. So, I'm not really seeing a ton of metal in this thing. Not yet. I mean, right here, like you see a little something right there. You see little sparklies in there? And over on this side right here. But hang on there. Clean them up real quick and see what that is. It's definitely got something there. I really thought it would be worse though, by the way it sounds. I really thought the footer would be full of shit. Nothing really. It's plain metal. Pieces of this filter shit that's going for it. So, honey, so far everything is indicating that it's not like the bottom end's hurt though. I'll be damned if you don't take it down the road and it sounds like she's about ready to pitch a rod. So let me get into this centerpiece here. Try to get in it a little bit here. That's the way the oil comes around it. Anyway, that's what we're looking at on the back sides here. Yeah, man, I tell you, it's not April. Well, I thought I'd see something. Not really. Nothing, man. Shit. I really thought I'd see it there. Mangled up in there. I don't know. Maybe for a safety measure, maybe I'll still pull the pan anyway. Just to make sure. Definitely not seeing the metal on this thing though. Nothing that would indicate it's got a bad rod or main bearing or something in it. Still has good oil pressure. Where the hell is this knocking noise come from? For the love of God! Right. So, I think for shits and giggles, I'm gonna pull the pan down. Just double check. I'll check on the pan, see if there's something laying in the pan, maybe. Picking it up here, which normally you always pick it up in the filter, but I don't know. Bottom end was already together when I got it, so. And I did run piss out on Saturday night. Did a bunch of hits in it. It's running great though, and it started making this noise, and it's getting worse, not getting better. All right, let's go do this. All right. I don't see any metal in this oil. It's black as Wesley Snipes, but it's not. There's no oil or no metal in it at all. Like, look. Nothing. This just isn't making sense to me. Filter has no metal in it. Oil has no metal in it. But I'm telling you, you drive it, sounds like it's knocking its ass off. I know my cousin told me he had one of the fuel pumps like I got on this one. And he said that he had one of them hammer its ass off. Maybe that's the culprit. I'm gonna throw some oil on this thing, another filter on it. And fire it up. I can't get it to make the noise when I'm sitting still really, but I'll try to. So let's go ahead and put oil and filter in this thing. We'll fire it up and we'll see what happens. Alright, so I went ahead and checked the cam in this thing. Doesn't appear to be wiped out. I put an indicator on it and they all seem to be fine. So I pulled all the rockers, push rods out of it, everything else. I don't see nothing bent. So, pop the pan off his junk pile. Take a look at it from underneath there, and I can see a cam from underneath. Plus, maybe it's got a bearing or something going bad. That doesn't really explain the popping a whole lot, but I'm gonna look. We'll just see. Make me feel warm and fuzzy inside if I know that the bearings are okay in the bottom end. If I have to, I mean, I'll just slide another cam. It ain't a big deal. All right, let's pop this pan off there and let's see what's going on with it. All right, so pan is off. I don't really see anything in the pan as far as metal goes either. I got some right there. In the back it looks like I don't see any up in this area here, like in the oil. Let's see what's back here. Can't really tell. I'm gonna have to pull it underneath here and actually get a good old gander at her. So this way I can tell. But I am gonna go ahead and pull the mains and the rods and the caps. Check bearings on those just to see if it is Got beat up bearings in it, but I did notice, even though it's not, I can't pick it up with a dial indicator. I don't know if you can see up in there or not. But anyway, that lobe right there. Can't really get a good light on it. But anyway, there's a lobe up there right there on the cam. And it doesn't look super healthy. It actually doesn't even look like the, I think it might have been bouncing on there or something. Because it's not all the way worn all the way around. So, can't really pick it up in the camera. You're gonna have to take my word for it. So, I think I'll pull the cam out too. I'm gonna check these bearings while I'm under here. Retorque all this chunk powder back together around here. And then I think I'll slide the cam out just so I can get a better look at it. And bearing's good. I'll just put another cam lifters in it if that one's shot. If not, then it's either a wrist pin that's causing that knocking and that little misfire going on there with it, or it's magic. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. Well, looks like motor is going to have to come out. It's just center main right now. And boom. Kind of sound like a main rattle. Sound like an old damn 390 Ford. So she will be coming back out. Very minimum. Throwing some rod main bearings in her, and more likely cam and lifters in her too. Not really what I want to have to do a week and a half before. I'm hosting a show up here in Trainer, Pennsylvania, like I was telling you guys in the other video. So she might be coming on a trailer with no motor on it and having to just sit there with no motor at the show. Well, shit. All right, I'm gonna end the video right here on this one because I can't really go any further now, other than snatching the motor out and tearing it apart. So, it's part of it, man. Doesn't bother me. I mean, it kind of sucks. The weather's turning, getting nice out. But I gotta put a head on a Volkswagen and everything anyway, so I might as well go and get that done since this piece of junk's down and out. So, like I say, very minimum. I have to put rods and main bearings in it. Camera lifters. Boy, I hope we can get her done. I got a week and a half before the show, like I was saying. So I'm gonna try to get it done. But very least I'll just take it with no motor in it, and I'll trailer it and slide it off and leave it there with no motor in it. That's about all I can do right now. I mean, she is belly up, man. Belly up. Oh well. Till next time.